Okay, let's look at how to import music into Sam Broadcaster Live DJ. It should, your playlist section should look something like this. If it doesn't, if it just says content, then you want to double click on content and then it will look like this. Now under music, you just go ahead and you right click and you press new. And you can call that, you can call it, I'll just call it intros. And then once you've created that folder, you right click on that and you go down to where it says add and you want to add files. Now, of course, you're going to want files downloaded on your computer, whether it be your, you can, wherever you want to save them. That's where that's where we're getting ready to go. In my case, I've got them in this Toshiba portable hard drive, and we'll look for intros. Intros, I know it's here somewhere. Okay, intro music. And we'll just click on, say, we'll click on 3 of them. And then I'll go ahead and open that up. Let's refresh that. For some reason it does that. If your music doesn't automatically populate once you've loaded it into the file and you've clicked on that, hit this refresh. I'm not sure why it does that. The software is a little quirky. Sometimes it's quirky to the point where it drives me nuts, but that refresh should get you where you need to be. And as mentioned in an earlier video, you either double click. Let's go ahead and pull it out, right click, and you can remove that, right, remove, or you can just drag it over. And as mentioned a while ago, you just start right here, your play button, and that's it. Now, when you're on the air, you can talk over this music if you'd like, and you can talk over this music as long or as short as you'd like. You can have it for 5 seconds, or you can run it for a minute while you're talking over it. But whenever you decide to get out of it, like I said, you'll use your fade button, and then you'll just keep talking. And then you'll just keep talking through the duration of your program. So what you'll do, again, once you get your songs loaded in, and as I mentioned earlier, you can have 1 song, you can have 2 songs, you can have 20. It doesn't matter. Whatever works for you. Like I said, you can have a signature in, signature out, which means maybe you just need 1. But you'll always need something in these decks or in this deck to get into your show and get out of your show. And over here on Desktop B, this will explain why you have to have something in your deck. These are the live sources right here. There's 2 of them. Now, I'll be occupying 1 running the entire show from my Desktop A, and it will run round the clock. Now, of course, when it's time for your show, your program, I should say, well, then I'm going to have that scheduled in the day where you will do your program, and then as soon as you're done, my Sam Broadcaster Pro, or it's the same as Live DJ, will pick back up, and it will begin on the next lesson. And perhaps we'll look at that here, and we'll do one more video. We'll look at that. But again, this is Desktop B. The only time you're going to spend any time over here is when you're getting ready to connect. And in order to connect, you have to have something in your deck. It has to be there. And we can look at that. We can just pull something over. Let me do this on the Sam Broadcaster Live DJ instead of doing this on mine. So we'll pull it. We'll just pull anything over, and this is a lesson. I'm not sure. I think this is Charles Pogue, but it doesn't matter. Let's just pretend this is your music. So you'll start the deck. You keep that off if you'd like. Now, again, this is going to happen about maybe 2 or 3 minutes before your program starts. You're going to want to connect, and you hit that connect button. And it'll take about 30 seconds to a minute to buffer. The buffer has to fill up, and soon as it's full, it'll say encoding, and then these switches will become available. You won't be on the air. Wherever you see on the air, in this case it's Sam Broadcaster Cloud, the automated side, that's picking up all the lessons. So that's why it says on air here. Now you can see this just changed to encoded, so you're streaming. You're not on the air yet. These two buttons are now available to be clicked on. And what you'll do is, when it's coming up to about, again, 2 or 3 minutes of your program, and you'll know, because I'll know exactly when your show starts. Let's say it's 10:02 and 15 seconds. You're going to know that because I'll communicate that with you. So a few minutes, you want to get something in your deck, which that something is going to be your intro, whatever it may be, a cappella music, instrumental, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. But something's got to be there, because this will not encode unless something is in the deck. So once you start encoding, well, let's save that for the next video. Let's cover that. Let's go ahead and cut this off right here, and we'll be right back.